Traders, we are excited to announce our new brokerage partner, Blueberry Markets. They are willing to give you money to trade with them. As part of this partnership, you, the trader, are going to receive a full refund of your Simply Forex Discord fee. So, how will it work? Well, they're going to give you, the trader, $300 when you open an account with Blueberry Markets. More than 30,000 traders already trust Blueberry Markets, and they are highly rated on Trustpilot and Google. You can also benefit from excellent commissions and super tight spreads. Some spreads are zero. And you can also benefit from a dedicated customer support team that you can contact 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if that's not enough, guys, you can also benefit from our rebate program that we're offering. So Simply Forex and Blueberry Markets have teamed up to offer you this excellent promotion. And if you would like to take advantage of it, guys, then find the link in the video description. Good morning, traders. How are we? I hope you are fantastic, great, amazing, and profitable. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of February. And as always, guys, we're going to look at today's trades, what I'm potentially looking at to trade today. And we're going to look at the important news. Before we get started, to keep my editor happy and to stop him from harming me, I must mention a few things, guys. So, first of all, the Discord channel, come join it. Lots of great traders sharing knowledge, ideas, and general chit chat, guys. So yeah, come on and join the Discord channel. We've also got the VIP rooms now as well. Secondly, guys, we do our live stream every Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. And next week, guys, we're going to start doing a live stream on Thursday for the New York Open. We'll let you know the exact time. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all of the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, enough of that business. Let's get on with today's trades. So I'm going to show you a trade now that's an interesting one to analyze. All right, it's Euro Canadian dollar. So this is the weekly chart, guys. I'm going to zoom out so you can understand why I've plotted this grey zone. Yeah, so this grey zone here, price has reacted historically. Therefore, this grey zone has proven to be a good area of resistance. Okay, and then sure enough, it was. Yeah, sellers started entering the market. All right, but on the day trend, on the weekly trend, guys, we're still in an uptrend. Yeah, we've got higher highs, higher lows. Didn't make a higher high, hasn't made a higher low. So potentially price could range. And why would it range? Well, potentially this, guys, because we've got selling pressure at this weekly resistance level, and we've got buying pressure because of, firstly, it's at this last low, and secondly, it's in an uptrend. All right, so we've got buyers and sellers are meeting each other. Yeah, they're fighting. Okay, and so far we haven't had a winner. All right, so if we don't have a winner, price will typically range. All right, so this is what we're seeing on the weekly chart. We've also had this bullish candle bounce off of these lows here. Okay, so yeah, potentially a little bit more room back up to these highs. Okay, if it's ranging. All right, now we're going to drop down to the day chart. So your job as a trader, guys, is to gather all this information. So I suggest you do a top-down approach. Yeah, you get information from the weekly chart, you get information from the daily, the H4, the H1, even the M15 for entry sometimes. So you get more and more information, guys, to make a more informed decision. Yeah, you wouldn't make a business decision by researching one piece of information. No, you'd get as much information as you can. So do the same, guys. Look at all the time frames, get as much information as possible. I'm ranting, I apologize, very serious. And then let's look at the day chart, guys. So on the day chart, yeah, we've bounced off of this grey zone we were talking about, and we were in an uptrend. Okay, but then prices broke this level. Yeah, and now we're in a downtrend. Yeah, we're getting lower lows, lower highs. Okay, But ever since we got down to this level here, we've had, a lot of buying pressure now, especially the last few days. Look at these buyers breaking this level here. Okay. So potentially, price could do this, or it could potentially come back up to this grey zone. But I think because of that weekly chart, price is trying to push it back up, potentially back up to these highs here. But we will see. All right, but as the day chart is in a downtrend. Okay, then we drop down to the H4, guys. This is the H4 chart. And for me, we would only be looking for buys here, yeah? Because ever since we had a bounce off of that grey zone, we actually got a change here, guys. We had higher highs. These lows have held. And now we've had higher highs. So potentially, guys, we can look for buys back up to this last high here, or even potentially up to this level here. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for buys with this pair, guys, this Euro Canadian dollar. All right, so if we look at the H4, yeah, it's quite clear. Yeah, we've also had a bullish candle, bounce off of our grey zone and the moving average 20. Seems like a nice area to look for buys back up to here. Okay, if we drop down to the H1 chart now, yeah, what are we seeing? So on the H1 chart, it paints a bit of a different picture, guys. This is why I say you have to analyze everything. So on the H1 chart, guys, we've come up, but then we've had a breakdown in structure. Okay, we've had a breakdown in structure. These lows are holding, and we've had that bullish H4 candle bounce off of this level. So if you wanted to, guys, to trade this aggressively, you could trade from this grey zone to take price back up. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if we get a bullish reaction in here, we can take price back up to these highs and then potentially back up to that grey zone on the day chart. Okay, so yeah, we could trade from this. If you wanted to be safer, guys, and trade with H1 structure, then we need to wait for a H1 structure break. So we would need a break of this level, these last highs, a retest, and then we can start taking price up. I would close 80% of my trade here. Okay, and then I would let 20% run, guys. Okay, so a couple of ways we can trade this pair. We can trade aggressively from this zone here, or we can wait for a break, retest, and then come up. All right, guys, but yeah, it just goes to show, guys, we really need to look at all the different time frames to make the best decision we can. All right, but yeah, if we get this break, I'm looking for longs on Euro Canadian dollar. Okay, next trade ideas. We were looking at some of these trade ideas from yesterday. So pound yen is potentially such a trade idea. Yeah, we were looking at, will the yen keep pushing up? Will the yen keep being weak against the other pairs? All right, and this is pound against the Japanese yen. All right, and price come down, and then we was in this kind of range. All right, but price, has started to build up now. Yeah, we've broke these highs here, and there was a level through here that we've broke, and we're starting to see higher lows. So we're in an uptrend, guys, and I think we still have a bit of room to take back up to this blue line here. This basically 163. Yeah, this psychological level. If we zoom in, we've also got, these bullish candles that are trying to, buyers are in control of this market. So they're going to try and push it back up, potentially back to this last high and then up to that 163 level. If we now drop down to the H1 chart, guys, because this is always my entry time frame. And we've got a couple of things we can do here. All right, so remember this last high over here as well, guys, yeah, because this is going to be our first target. Okay, but let's zoom in a little bit. So we've got a couple of areas where we could trade from. So for me, as you know, guys, my regular subscribers will know I like to be with H1 structure. Okay, and structure was doing this. These lows held. Okay, but just to give us extra confirmation, yeah, this last high here was taken out as well. So we have higher highs. We're in an uptrend, and then prices come down to this grey zone, and we've seen a bit of a push off as well. So for me, we are, yeah, with H1 structure currently. Okay, so we've got a couple of options, guys. So if price comes back down into this level and we get a bit of a bullish reaction, yeah, we can start trading this back up to those last highs up here. Remember, guys, I close 80% and then leave 20% to run. That is how I roll in the markets. Yeah, I like to secure profit, guys. So that could happen, or we wait for this, guys. Again, we wait for a break of these last H1 highs. Yeah, we get a retest, and then we take price higher. Yeah, we enter in here. Okay, guys, so a couple of ways we can enter this pound-yen trade. So this is a trade idea, and I wanted to show you that. However, I prefer New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, and why is that? Let me explain. Basically, it has more room. So again, with a lot of the yen pairs, you know, it was in a downtrend, and then it was just kind of ranging, and now it's built up some you know, buying momentum. Yeah, we're starting to see higher lows. Okay, so we've now come down to here. Potentially, we can take price back up to these last highs. You know, potentially further, guys. All right, so structurally, that's what we're seeing. If we zoom in, we've also seen this candle, guys, yeah, on the day chart. So we had a bit of indecision with this doji before it. Yeah, I suggest you read candlestick patterns as well, guys. So we've had a doji here, followed by a very bullish candle. Yeah, this tells me buyers are in control, and we can take price, you know, at least back up to these highs here. If we drop down to the H4 chart now, because this also supports our idea. Because if we look at H4 structure now, so price was kind of, you know, ranging really, okay? And then we were thinking, oh, potentially we're breaking these lows, yeah, and we've got room to the downside, but that didn't happen, yeah? This wick closed back inside. This was a fake out, didn't happen. And then price has come back up, and we've broken these last H4 highs. This candle here broke these last H4 highs. So structurally, we're in a H4 trend now as well. Okay. So that gives us the confidence to buy this pair. And now finally, guys, let's drop down to the H1 chart. And you will also see that price, the structure is with us. Yeah. So again, we're in this downtrend. And then again, price has broken this last H1 high. We've had a retest in here. Yeah, and then price has shot up once. And the idea is to take it back up to here. So guys, I've actually entered this trade, yeah, off this candle here. Put my stop below here. Yeah, and we'll see what price does here, guys. We need to see another reaction with this H1 candle. I don't like the fact that this H1 candle is very bearish, but we've still got, you know, how long have we got? Okay, we've still got a little bit of time to see if we get a bit of a bounce off. All right, but yeah, we'll be looking to see have a bullish reaction from this grey zone, and then we can take price back up to here, guys. All right, so that's the idea for New Zealand Japanese yen, and you can just see how much more room it has to move into, whereas the pound yen didn't have as much room to move into. Okay, guys, so yeah, if you've enjoyed these trade ideas, then come join us. Yeah, I give them to you every day. So yeah, join the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button, guys. We'd love to have you on the channel. Yeah, come join. Let's take a look at the news for today now. Guys, news for Tuesday, the 21st of February. So we had the Royal Bank of Australia meeting minutes overnight, but that's been and gone. The first piece of news we're interested in is this. At 8:30 London GMT, coming out of the Euro, we've got German manufacturing PMI. So this could really move any euro pair. An hour later at 9:30, we've got three-star ratings, guys, coming out of the UK. So this could really move any pound pair. Yeah, we've got composite, manufacturing and services PMI. So must be aware of that. At 10 o'clock, we got the German ZOO economic sentiment. Okay, so again, another three-star rating. And then this is some really important news for the Canadian dollar, guys. Yeah, at 1:30, London GMT, we've got CPI figures coming out. So we all know how important CPI is because of inflation and prices are out of control. So yeah, we must be aware of this. CPI and core retail sales coming out at the same time. So this is really going to move the Canadian dollar today, guys. There's more news. If we carry on down, the last piece of news we're interested in is this. At 3 o'clock, coming out of the US, we've got existing home sales. Okay, guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button. I hope you have a wonderful trading day and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.